My name is Paul SDL and I do coffee mornings, and we're going to do a coffee morning. We're going to make some coffee and then later on Lego and whatnot, but coffee. Welcome to coffee morning. What are we going to do today, Paul? Well, I've got some beans prepped. We're going to do a couple of things. We're going to do an espresso, I think, maybe froth some milk. And I'm also going to do a little pour over. Hell, I even have some cold brew in the fridge we could do. But first, I'm going to do a little bit of a 1 cup pour over. I don't do them too often. And I want to use up some of this dark roast here. This midnight oil, top of the morning coffee. That's what I want to try and use up. So usually this goes into the big jug. And I put about 36 grams in there. So we're going to do a little bit less than that today, and I should probably actually weigh this out.
Hey there, just a quick reminder, this is a recording of a stream I did on Twitch. If you like this and want more live content, come join the chat and the great community over on Twitch. I stream every week Monday, Friday and Sundays, or follow me on my socials for any changes or extra streams. Okay, thanks, and here's the video.
About 12 grams. I'm going to put in about 12 grams. Let's see how that is. I might put in a little bit more. The pie tart was I read that as pie chart. The pie tart was a success yesterday. Was that the Bakewell one? Lovely. Because I made it lactose free. He's got beans, lots of beans, lots of beans, lots of beans. I do. Hello, Trickster. How are you doing? Good win yesterday with the old football. Now you're in the, I say big leagues, but you know what I mean. Now you're going up. I say you. It's my hometown as well. Absolute scenes on the pitch at the end. A little bit more than that. Just a tad more. I think this is ground a little bit too coarse for this, so I'm going to put a little bit more in and hope it evens itself out. Towards a Bakewell, yes. Please take a deep breath. My nose is a bit stuffy today. I do apologise. Hopefully that isn't coming out too much on camera. Microphone. You can't see whether my nose is stuffy on camera, I hope. Unless, have you got one up here? Please don't stick cameras up my nose. He's got a bit loopy today, hasn't he? I'm talking into this microphone when it's here. What am I doing? So Bridget likes Coffee Talk a lot, and she says it's an interactive story game and you do make coffee based on recipes. So not quite a dating sim. I heard it was like dating simmy, but yes. I should probably I should probably look into that. Because it's on Game Pass. I think it's free. Finally out of the bad league. It's amazing what oh, sorry, this is going to be a comment that is kind of what people will say. It's amazing what lots of money in a Hollywood owner would can do. I realised I didn't boil a kettle. That's a mistake. We'll have to wait for that. Apparently it was devoured in 30 minutes. I mean, it's a good tart in that case. Almond pie. Mmm. I sounded slightly out of breath. Oh, I do apologise. It's my incredibly bad fitness that probably is doing that. Should we send Joe a cheer? Let's send Joe a cheer. What should we cheer? Can you play the cheer, please? Let's see if I can get this on the microphone. No. Should we give him a yee-haw? Let's give him a yee-haw. There we go. If he's got his phone connected to his headphones, he'll now get a yee-haw while running. He's at mile 7. He's past mile 7. So yes, we're going to do a little pour over, just so you can see, because I haven't got top down on. Just a little bit in there. I think that's about 15 grams now, just because it's a bit finer. No, it's not. It's a bit coarser than I would usually do for this. I think, I'm not really sure, but we'll give it a little bit of a pre, what am I, bloom, that's the word I'm looking for. A pre-soak is what I was going to say. I mean, yeah, technically. Just spreading that out slightly. Let's reset that so we know how much we're putting in, because we only want about 200 to maybe 220 mils of water, because my cup will overfloweth with brown gold. Kettle's almost boiled. How are we all doing today anyway? I'm really enjoying watching Joe run. I mean, he's running way faster than I ever did. My half marathon record was 2 hours 17 minutes off the top of my head. My second one was 2 hours 24. I did 2 half marathons and then I gave up running because it fucked my leg up. All right, so let's do a little bit of a bloom. This kettle isn't great for that, but basically just get in there. I don't know if you can see, but it is sort of frothing a little bit, and there you go. You can see it expanding as some of the air comes out of it. And we'll just give that 10 more seconds. Right, and then we're going to try. I need to get a proper gooseneck kettle, or even like one that's not heated. And try and just do a little bit of a. I'm going to go to a little bit over 230 to. Oh god, it might overflow. Get ready for a disaster. I'm going to give it a quick swirl to make sure we got all that coffee in there, and it'll just slowly pour down now. Pretty sure this cup holds 200 mils ish. Oh, maybe a little bit more. Let me put a little bit more in. I mean, the coffee does absorb a little bit of water, so let's put a teeny bit more in, hey? Teeny bit more in. There we go. One last swirl to get the last bit of out. So how much do we put in there in the end? Oh, about 300. Ooh. All right, we're just going to let that drip through. Slowly drip through. Has anyone got any plans for today? Or are you going to be sticking around the stream all day? Quick reminder, we'll be building Lego, and we will be playing Exogate Initiative. Lego I don't think will take too long. It's quite a small ship, by the looks of it. Probably only take about an hour at most. But it comes with Obi-Wan Kenobi, Tom Wee, which is the nice tall lady one, I think. And it comes with R4. What happened to R4? Do we know what happened to R4 in the film? He's definitely in the third film. And he just stopped showing up. Did he get destroyed? I can't remember. Does he get killed? Because he would have been in this ship. Okay, a bit of Star Wars. Here we go. He would have been in this ship as they in that opening sequence as they fly towards the General Grievous's command ship. So obviously he was there. Did he get killed at that point? Because that ship would have been on there as they crashed into the planet. R2 was definitely there. No, R4 got killed by the little robot things, didn't he? He killed the little things on the... Yes. And Anakin had to save Obi-Wan. That was it. Ah. God, I haven't actually watched that film in ages. Right, so there's a little bit of top of the morning, midnight oil. Through a little pour over. Oh, that's... Ooh. Oh. Hold on a minute. There was obviously the initial, it's a dark roast, it's... I use the word burnt, it's not burnt, you know what I mean. The dark roast flavour, there was a lot of that, and then really nice subtle flavours after that. Ooh. That's different from when I did it in the AeroPress. I've used a lot of this in the cold brew I have in the fridge as well. Right, adding some milk. Need to keep a fair bit of milk for steaming in a bit. We're going to do a little steamy milk. Yeah, now that that burntness is sort of counteracted by the milk, the underlying flavours really come out. I think I prefer this method than the AeroPress for this blend. And it's gonna be a steamy stream. Yes, it is indeed. We're gonna do some steaming. The machine is on and ready and hot. It's hot. In fact, it's hot and pressurized. Ready to go. Joe has passed mile 8. Making good time. Okay, I really like that. I haven't been doing pour overs that often, mainly because the jar I use is double walled and it's got water inside it now, and it's a pain in the ass to clean. And I need to get a new one. I need a new jug, but we will be doing some espresso now. Now this espresso is, where is it? A Monmouth one. I don't know if I've done this on stream. The Finca Palmera. Is that the one I did last week? It's a medium roast. It's the last of it. So we're going to do that. I'm going to be grinding at a 20 grams at level 2 on my grinder. Hopefully not too loud. Joe is about 1 hour in now. $1:37 estimated. He's doing damn good. He said he was going to be nearer 2 hours, the lying bastard. Lying bastard. How dare he doubt his abilities. Right, do you want the bottomless or non-bottomless portafillet? Which one? Oh, I'm holding up to that camera. That camera's not even on. Bottomless. Yeah, cool. Okay. We shall do the bottomless. Ooh. Right. We will get the basket in there. Actually, let's just check. Yep, nice and clean. We're going to use our new paper filters for the bottom. So I have used these since, and it is coming out very well. Just seems like a little bit cleaner. Don't know if it actually makes a difference. Right. And we got some nice ground coffee in there. Smells of chocolates, as it tends to do. Get my little distribution tool out. Can you see this? Not really, so I'll hold it up. Make sure I don't pierce the paper at the bottom. Give it a good tap. A little bit more of a distribution. It's not quite even. And then we tap. Perfect. Just do that again. A little bit came up as I pulled it up. There we go. Perfectly tamped coffee. Little bug screen on. Now let's move over to the machine. Right. Cooling flush first. That should be enough. Let's get that on there. We're going to move the camera slightly so you can see it coming out the bottom. How is that looking? There we go, that'll do. Oh, that's wonky. There we go. That's a nice one. Before we do that, actually, I'm going to do the milk first because that needs a little bit of time to settle. I get steamy on stream, I do. This should only take a couple of seconds because it's only a small amount of milk. So let me do that first. So what I'm doing here is creating lots of bubbles on the surface. And once I've got enough bubbles on the surface, I plunge it down. Hold it to the side so it starts to swirl. And once it hits temperature, turn it off. And that's it, quick milk. We just clean the nozzle. So that's going to sit there for a second. It's going to do it, get tap and a swirl to break all the big bubbles. Right, let's get this coffee on the go. I hope it fits. Oh, that's squirting a little bit. The problem with the bottomless is it can squirt off at random angles. As you can see, there is just a mess now where it's started to squirt off. Hopefully it didn't hit the camera. But that is the price we pay for bottomless. It can happen. There we go. Right, we have some milk. There we are. That'll be good for a second. Right, shall we try it in one of these mugs? Look at that coffee. Oh boy. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to put just a teeny bit of water in there. Just to get the last of that. And let me attempt, I don't know if you can see this as I do it. Oh, none of the foam's coming out. That's great. Oh, that's some terribly thick foam. Didn't quite make it the right consistency to do some art, but there we go. He's at mile 9, is he? Great. He's really, yeah, 7:26. So my pace was usually around 9. Like 8.5 minutes to 9.5 minutes, sometimes 10.5 minutes when I was really in pain or tired. So he's doing damn a good pace. Right, here we go. Oh yes. Oh yes. We use a lot of like low, like proper pasteurized milk and low fat milk, so it doesn't quite froth in the same way. I believe whole milk's better for frothing, which is kind of why I think the consistency doesn't come out quite the same. Maybe I should get a small amount of whole milk to do this with next time. But hey, it works. And it's bloody hot, so I'm going to put it down and drink the other one. Oh, that's some good coffee. Anyway, that's coffee time. Any questions before I move on? Any requests? We might stop between the Lego and the game to get an iced coffee. An iced cold brew, sorry. Get my cold brew, make an iced coffee. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. See how jittery I get. Para's got a question. I got a question for you, Para. Are you ready for 3 o'clock? Are you ready? Sunday. I don't know if that's going to make it into the VOD. UK government kills lots of old people via heart attack. I'm going to move to the other microphone. Oh, good lord. Right, I'll put this back on charge because it was running out. I am ready. As a non-coffee drinker, what coffee that's easy and hard to fuck up shall I keep in the house for guests? Instant. Instant. Get that not the cheap instant coffee, but get like the micro granule instant coffee, the posh kind of instant coffee. Get that because it actually tastes pretty decent for an instant, and you can't fuck it up. 1 spoon. Maybe put the milk in before you put the hot water in. Give it a good mix so it doesn't burn the coffee more. For instant. If you're not a coffee drinker, if no one in the house drinks coffee, there's no point in keeping beans and stuff because it just won't be fresh enough. Hell, even instant goes off once it's open, so go for the cheap stuff. Yeah, I know instant's not great, but you're not a coffee house. Hell, even here, my mum comes and she loves coffee, but she doesn't like this sort of coffee. She only likes instant, so I have to have instant in the house from my mum. So.